Last time on Revan 3 Adventures.
So that's it, everybody's just about out of here. Chickadee, state bird of Maine. Cows usually aren't very chatty. We had cars coming in from that side. We had cars coming in from this side.
Hello friends, and welcome to part 3 of our overland adventure. This video will cover the final 2 days of the trip. I'm trying something different with the edit this time, shorter cuts. Tell me what you think in the comments. Wait, I just turned it on? When did I turn it off? I've been talking this damn thing for 3 minutes. Oh, it's not important.
Check.
Copy. So at about 10:30, with about 1/3 of the people we started with, 11 rigs started the roughly 9-mile trek to Hampton and Highway 20.
Alright everybody, here we go.
Want to guess how long it took? Get a number in your head now or put it in the comments. I'm going to guarantee you're going to underestimate it.
Charles, the back is sounding pretty shit. You probably can pull it. Everything okay back there?
Well, we are on a cattle farm, apparently. Cow camp, something like that. CRV's got a busted radiator hose and maybe some other problems, and it's being towed. I think we're just gonna come up here to see if they got water. This is Steve. He's under a car.
Hi.
Peek in the window here. Look out for snakes. Oh, maybe there's an owl. I don't see any owls. Well, I don't know if it's buttheads or if it's just old age. Yeah, this side's been trashed. You can see somebody busted in the window here. Yeah. I mean, they have a ramp, so that means they had somebody handicapped living out here.
Oh. Found another abandoned ranch and drug it over here.
Yeah.
Is that fun?
All right, well, we're riding again. What a mess that was. So we had a CRV just died, and it's getting pulled all the way out of the desert, 6 miles on this stuff, which isn't actually that bad. And then we've got GMC blew a radiator hose. And we sat in that cow camp for about 2 hours. Rancher came up, real nice guy, even though we were on his private property. He's like, you know, you're on private property, right? I'm like, I kind of figured, but it wasn't intentional. And he was a very nice guy. And he gave us his number in case we needed help. And he actually, we're gonna have the GMC. He's got a friend, also named Nathan, and they're gonna go get hose clamps and parts from that guy, apparently. But we're finally on the road again. And I think this whole thing's falling apart. A lot of people from here have decided to opt out to just go home once we get to Hampton. And this might be the end of the thing, I don't know. Or we might find some more adventure. We'll see. Apparently I'm almost there. Hey Mitchell, this gate was closed when you came through, right?
Yes, the rancher closed that metal gate, so go ahead and close that behind you.
Oh yeah, this side says private property.
The rancher Brent was actually really great. He just happened to come up to the old ranch to search for some lost cows and found us all over his property. Side note, he's planning on making that spot into an Airbnb in the future, and I think it's a great idea. I was stressed out at this point. I don't like being where I'm not supposed to be, and once I saw one vehicle moving, I figured we were all heading out, and I took off down the road. It took us another half hour to get rolling to Hampton, though. I was in a pretty foul mood when we got there. The idea of going forward to an unknown spot didn't sit well, and I was thinking about bailing right there. This was my low point of the trip.
Well, we've made it to Hampton, which is bustling with activity today, with all the hay balers and the cafe and people driving up and down 20. So, we got that going for us. Next step is next step, I guess.
Okay, so we left camp at 10:30, traveled the 4.25 miles to the ranch, arriving at about 11:40, sat there until 1:30, and traveled the last 4.5 miles in 15 minutes, arriving at Hampton at 1:45. So travel time was 1.5 hours, sitting time was 1 hour and 45. The GMC was able to get that hose clamp from Brent's friend and headed home. The Honda, well, it's still getting sorted out. On the trip, it broke the fuel evap and several wires, but it sounds like basically the dealer sold our friend a lemon. It got towed home though, and the Coopers and Mitchell met up with us later.
The amount of dust pouring off our trucks right now.
See, you can follow the cloud of dust even on the pavement.
All right, back on the highway. We are heading east, and we are going to go to Dead Cow Ranch, theoretically, and see how that rolls. We are down to, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rigs from 30 this morning. We have some people who might catch up with us, and we have some people who might not. Next point will have us in a different place. Who knows where? We'll see what's next.
We are recording.
Oh no!
This is when I realized the bolt that holds the camera mount in place was missing. I figured, to heck with it, I'll just throw the camera up there and hope for the best. Turns out I didn't really need that bolt.
Alright, so this actually is pretty cool. We're out on the road, we're out in the desert again. I'm hoping my antenna stays up. I'm hoping my camera stays up there, but we are taking the same road that I took on my first series overland trip 5 years ago with Casey. This is the same road, so this is gonna be pretty cool. I'm kind of excited for this. We're going a lot faster on it than we went 5 years ago, let me tell you. But check that out. Oh, I gotta steer. I'm off highway. I'm not wearing seatbelts. I'm going way too fast. I'm shooting dust everywhere. You can see everybody down there. Oops. Hold on. Jesus, take the wheel! You can see Charles about 2 miles ahead of us down there. It's a beautiful day. My negative attitude is switched around and my camera is still attached to the back of my truck. Hello, friends. All right, I'm getting some major nostalgia vibes out here. I'm remembering stuff like there was a radio station, and it was like local acts, and it was terrible, terrible rapping by from the Kids and Brothers or something. It was really bad. And then I remember this was the furthest east I had ever gone when I went out to Casey's thing. I'd never gone further east than Bend. I mean, I lived further east, but in Oregon proper, like, you know, down outside of the gorge. Oops, hang on, I should probably pay more attention. This is a bit rock gardeny here. Well, not really, but, you know, enough.
Hey Nathan, those lights across the top are pretty convenient to see the back of the train there.
Choo-choo, motherfucker! And this is the real time I think, this is the really first time I've done a proper off-pavement driving. So this was a big deal for me, and here I am driving that road again. I haven't been out here for 5 years, so this is in. I'm gonna give Charles a hug when we get done here, because I'm happy that he convinced me to come out this way, and also because, you know, that's the first time I met Charles. It was the first of my many friends, my overland friends. Oh, I gotta slow down.
We are here at Dead Cow Ranch, which at one point had power. But now there's about 5 buildings out here. I count the root cellar.
Hello, friends. I've kind of washed my hair and slicked it back. And I'm having another MRE snack, which are like Christmas presents for me. And we are down here at Dead Cow Ranch. Just waiting for the sun to go down. Everybody's getting their camp set up. Now, looking down the valley here. I had something I was going to say until I forgot what the hell it was. Nope, I can't remember. J.D. Perry and Bond. Yeah.
You got more water? You gonna make it through there?
I'm turning back.
Whoa, yeah, good idea. Too fast. Oh, this is fun.
Oh,
Bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea.
I can see the ground moving around you. Wow. Dude, the whole ground was rippling underneath you.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
Well, I'll climb the hill a little bit over here. Let me show you what we can see.
One of the benefits of being way up here, though, see that hill right there? It has cell phone towers on top of it. Anybody want to say anything on my video?
No.
ADW with Roscoe rocks. Even with no overflowing, it's still running.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
That is not an insignificant amount of water.
Yep.
Well, we're still walking up this valley. We've now bypassed the water. It's all dry up here. You got a creek bed, but there's no creek, so that's going to be seasonal runoff. We've left DJ and Leah behind. We just wonder where this goes.
So the valley ended in another pond, and I thought I got video of that, but instead I got 15 minutes of my upside down legs on the way back.
Yeah. Where are you going, wild calf? That's the wrong way, baby girl. Huh. No elks. One cow. What a beautiful morning.
It's the end of the trip. You know how it goes. I get impatient with all the holders, and I just end up holding my phone in my hand. So we are rolling out of Dead Cow Ranch, and I am solo for the last section. I'm gonna go over to Casey's Meadow. It turns out I was last there on October 11th, 2019. Almost exactly 5 years ago to the day. Friday was the 11th, so that was 3 days ago. Where am I? What time is it? The year, man. Then I'm just gonna. I was gonna go out the same way I did. It's a more challenging route, which I probably wouldn't find challenging now, but I'm just gonna take the easy way. I'm exhausted. I've had a great time, but whew, there's only there's only so much time you want to spend out in the woods until you're ready to take a shower. And so that is my plan. We'll have some dash cam footage going over to where we're going, and I'm sure I'll chime in with some thoughts on 5 years of overlanding. There she is. Casey's Meadow. First time I've been back here in 5 years. And 5 years ago, it was my first overland adventure. Almost to the day.
It's Chris and DJ and Nathan hanging out.
So I remember we were down there by those bushes. I wanted to walk it first, make sure it was dry. It seems okay. A little lumpy. And we had this whole area filled up with something like 120 rigs. Yeah, we all camped down here, and Casey camped over here by himself. And then I remember we hiked to the top of that hill over there, and that was the only place we get cell service. Near as I can tell, this is the exact spot we camped, right there. I remember Nate was over there in his Cherokee. Wendell was down there. And I wouldn't actually meet these guys and spend time with them until much later. Where the hell was Charles? I can't remember where Charles was. He was around us nearby somewhere. You can go watch the video. It's still there. It's like my third video and my first proper overlanding video. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little bit maudlin here, and if that's not your jam, you go ahead and turn off now, but it's been 5 years I've been a member of the overland community in Oregon, and they have been the most welcoming, generous, caring group of individuals I have ever had the pleasure to interact with. And I am honored to be a member of this community. And so for those of you watching this, and you know who you are, I thank you very much for being my friend. And with that, I'm gonna say that thing I say. You'll never stop on the way home. Goodbye, friends. See you next time.